I have no idea.
Yeah.
What song am I playing?
Yeah, what song were you playing?
That was Can't Stop Goons Now.
Ooh, I really like the lyrics on that one.
I know. The way he sings, we're going to make a super graveyard out of you, right? It always sounds in my ears like super gravy out of you. It's like hot roast beef sandwich swimming in super gravy, So, yeah.
Give me a break. He always.
So just so everybody knows, I'm gonna say welcome to another edition. There's no meta show today, so we are on today. We've got Arendis, we've got Don, we've got Mifune, we've got Smuggersill, and the McLeod with us today. So you only get to see my mug on video. Sorry about that, folks. It's just the way it is.
What do you mean, no meta?
Hola.
Yeah, there's no meta show today, right? Didn't
Yeah, it's on Sundays now.
No, it's
wait.
because of the goon meet.
Oh,
Summer
that's
Swarm,
right. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. The Summer
Right?
Swarm is today. That's why. That's why they're not having it. I'm sorry. I'm on my lunch
Is there
break.
none
at
until
work.
next week?
Yeah. So
I believe so. Yeah.
goon meets. Yeah.
7-day
Yeah, we have
marathon
the
show.
Summer Swarm.
Summer Swarm today. So if anybody's watching for Summer Swarm, hello out there, Summer Swarm. That's one of the things, and check on the forums. I mean, goons get together throughout the year, and they have some great events. I've never actually been to one, but there's lots of fun things out there.
You've been to Vegas.
I've been to Vegas, but
one of the events.
not like hey, we're going somewhere. Hey, I'm going to share something here. There you go. I don't know if it'll pop up. I might have it set up wrong. Okay, cool.
7 months.
There it is, baby. 67 months. So how's everybody doing out there?
Well, I'm at work on my lunch break, and I am very tired.
Well, I sold a house and then I bought a condo. So.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Dawn.
Yeah.
Yep. We're real busy for the next few weeks.
You will be. You will be. So we've got lots of things going on. I guess can somebody help me with this math? Okay. Why did it take Pappy 13 months to burn Delve Quirius Mountain? And why did it take us like 2 weeks to take it back? I don't understand how that works.
So the thing is that solve mechanics can be very, very well. First of all, solve mechanics can be very, very easy to take when there's no resistance, right? In the first place. But the reason that it took Poppy so long was that number one was their strategy. Their strategy was to quite literally start at point A and end at point B. Rather, when we retook Delve, we had a constellation here, a constellation there, here and there that we would ref every single day. The second reason that Pappy took fucking forever was because of their strategy of using the jammers. Pappy's entire strategy was to take a singular system, hold the iHub for 31 days, put down the Sinojammer, and then under the Sinojammer, kill everything and all the citadels in the system, and then move on to the next.
I'm sorry you took that question seriously.
Remember, it was reiterated. It was reiterated at one point by Dunk. It's the slow knife that penetrates the shield.
Okay.
Oh, that aged so well.
Or the slow knife that basically just gets bent out.
The answer is they suck. Okay,
comes back and stabs you in the fucking heart.
Polygon had a great article.
The answer is because Papiconda.
Papiconda. Hey, where's the snake? I don't think I have that video. I don't think I have that little snake thing in our pop-ups anymore. Let me see. No, I don't think so.
Jesus.
I don't think so. So we got a nice audience out there. Dune reference, yes. We love Dune. Dune's coming up in October. Very excited.
I think the thing is, right, the knife that they tried to use was like an ice crust, like a piece of ice. And they basically waited so long that it ended up being summer and it fucking melted away.
So you have to be 18 to buy a butter knife in the UK. Is that true?
No, you need a license for that.
A license, okay. let's see. The
They didn't use a butter knife.
Jesus
They used a
Christ.
cheese spreader.
there. Oh, jeez. What kind of cheese?
Hey, plastic
Brie.
cutlery is
Brie.
banned in Europe now, so
Brie's one
Or-
of my favorite cheeses, actually.
Or possibly a nice port wine.
Nice. So, so I want to say hello to everybody out there. It's amazing that the summer's almost over. Here in the U.S., so it's coming to the end. I think that's just perfect. I think we're going to have a cold and bitter winter, and we're all going to stay inside and just blow up, test all winter long.
Yeah, first I just got to get through this hurricane.
We shall warm ourselves on the burning, embers of test.
Yep. That'll be enjoyable. So what's going on? I know there's some fleets out today doing some stuff.
Yeah, I'm enthralled by the kind of the remade kind of sovereignty kind of mechanics at the moment. Like it's just like on the edge of your seat stuff.
You wanna expand upon that?
Yeah, I'm bored as fuck.
He's being sarcastic.
I was just giving him the opportunity to be clear in his position. That's what I do. If it wouldn't been for who was it? Who was yelling in chat? I think
Dawn?
it was Dawn and Dawn Soth. Like, hey Eric, are we doing something today? Because Eric was doing his morning weekend paperwork. So, they woke me up and said, holy shit, better get rolling. So, and Soth, I'm very sorry. I had a little catastrophe last week. So I have, when I work throughout the day, I have two keyboards on my desk. One's a real quiet USB one that I use for the work laptop, and then I have one for my main PC. They are two distinct entities. And I was charging my my one, and I went to pick it up, and the charging cable was in it, which it normally isn't, and it poured coffee all over my good keyboard that's a little quieter. So this is for Soth. So I'm back to my old keyboard, Soth. So please don't yell.
This is for Eric. Oh, mine's too quiet for.
No, we heard it.
Voice activation.
and I'm not
heard it.
And I'm not responsible if Mrs. Eric comes through the door and it goes squeaky, squeaky. But yeah. So sorry, Soth. So I apologize in advance for the show. But it wasn't like a little bit of coffee. It was an entire cup of hot coffee, and I haven't had the guts to plug it back in to see if it works, but it definitely needs cleaning.
Whoa. Hold up, Eric.
Hmm?
You're claiming that you're not responsible if your wife comes to the door and the door squeaks?
Yeah.
Are you or are you not the man?
Well,
Maintenance is your thing. The door should not squeak.
Okay, so let's level set this, right? Number one, as of the 23rd of this month, I will have been married 24 years. So, to answer your question, Arendis, I am not the man. She runs the house. Okay, and I learned that because then I get to do whatever else I want otherwise. Okay.
Okay, so what you're saying is your wife doesn't let you do things.
She does. No, she lets me go out and hang out with my friends, but she's
no. I mean, like
Let's
when it comes
clear.
when it comes to making sure of things like the door doesn't squeak and everything functions, she doesn't let you do things. She makes sure it gets done right.
Oh no! I just ignore that door because it pisses the hell out of Soth.
I see. Okay, this is a worthy cause.
Seriously, it's why I don't touch it. He yells at me, so we're good.
All right, guys. Well, I do have to head out because I got to get back to work.
Hey,
but
have a good day.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks for joining us, man. Take care.
Good to see you.
Yep.
Alrighty, so now that we've got that all set up, cooking and cleaning are women's work. Sadis.
Well, that's a bit...
I will 100% say that when we were dating, I cooked most of the time, and she got mad at me because I come from an Italian family and we really don't use a lot of recipes. So number one, that irritated her, and so yeah, pretty much she has cooked just about everything, the vast majority of meals at this house, and does all the grocery shopping.
Cooking and cleaning are tasks best suited for the people who will do them right.
Yeah, now that doesn't mean she cleans everything. She's just not like that. No, I would do.
No, I'm not saying men or women. I'm saying like if you got somebody in the house who like when they go to clean the bathroom half-asses it, that is not the person who cleans the bathroom.
Yeah.
Or that is the person who cleans the bathroom until they fucking get it right.
I pretty much work 60, 70 hours a week, so the rest of the cleaning and things are divided up among. We have 3 children, right? They all have their chores, stuff like that. So, hey. So does that mean if intentional, I can lift my feet and drink beer?
Kids are there to be slave labor.
Meppa, yes, that's quite simply the answer to your question. I don't do laundry either. So
if you intentionally do them bad specifically, so you get off not doing them, then chances are, the person who does end up having to do them will look at you in a much less favorable light, and that could affect you fairly negatively in the long run. I'm just saying.
The best option is to volunteer before they ask you to do something. Just volunteer for something else, and they'll feel like, oh, they help.
Also, intentionally fucking it up. Let's just be clear. Intentionally fucking it up basically means you're living a Bill Cosby sketch, and do you really want that?
That is a funny sketch, by the way.
Don't.
It is.
No, I'm in charge of outdoor landscaping, most of the house maintenance, making those decisions. Like we're replacing all our windows in the house, and I say, honey, do you want this or this or this? She goes, you decide. I'm done. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but then 3 years later, she's like, gosh, I hate these windows.
I do not have that wife. She is really great. So we get along really well. She's fantastic.
No, see, Dawn, 3 years later, she says, this is all your fault. You picked these windows.
No.
Very true.
She picked the house. So I handle the maintenance and we're actually to let everybody know, we're actually remodeling throughout the inside of the house. We just did the loft, and then we're going to move room to room and do stuff like that. So,
the loft. How swanky.
Well, it could be a bedroom, but they decided to make it a loft.
So I'm from, we called that the attic.
No, that's above the loft, but we don't really have much attic because most of our ceilings upstairs are vaulted. So not a lot of storage there. Not living in a Bill Cosby dating party. Nice sadist. So yeah, and by the way, the comment I said coming from the big East Ashburn data center, that's the data center that Twitch is routing all our packets through. That's all. That's why I said that.
I see.
Yeah, I actually I don't know what OBS does, if it just connects the cloud, but when XSplit connects, it says which data center would you like to run by? Here's all the statistics on them. Pick one. So if there's more packet loss, more jitter, or more latency somewhere, I can pick to override that. Right. So sometimes it wants to route us through Ontario, sometimes New York, sometimes Chicago, sometimes Ashburn.
Latency isn't too much of an issue. It's more packet loss, which is going to fuck us up.
Yeah.
So
usually Ashburn's the one we go through, but yeah. So hey, let's talk. Let's see, are we 20 minutes in yet? Can we talk Eve yet? Are we allowed to talk?
Sure, why not?
Let's talk about some Eve. Yes, it is. We're right on 20-minute mark.
Yeah. Although you started a few minutes after the hour, but that's okay.
Water over the dam.
Semantics.
Caleb's not here to cut everything off, so it'll move faster.
There you go.
Send us down fucking rabbit holes.
That's right.
Yes, pseudocoder, it gives me jitter as well.
So you want to talk about Eve? What do you want to talk about?
What we got going on? I mean, where is Pappy attacking us? When are they doing the final push and crush us? I need to know that.
Pappy are mostly attacking us in their dreams.
Pappy is attacking us ironically.
Man, I feel so crushed right now.
They're making us do a whole bunch of work.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and everyone knows what goons hate the most is shooting structure.
we shoot anything.
Yeah.
By the way, I got a little popcorn here for the show. It's actually
I
left
mean-
over from last night. Terrible.
I mean, let's get real here, Soth. There are ways to make shooting structures more appealing to goons. Like make them goon structures.
That's true.
That's fair.
That way we're not just shooting structures, we're shooting blues.
Oh yeah, we love shooting blues.
We shoot anything.
Though
So-
Delph hasn't healed completely yet. There has not been a raw crawl doomsday for cherry picking yet. So we're still waiting
That's
for
because
that.
Give it
it's because
time.
there's no ochre in anything right now.
Yeah, there's no ochre in Dell, so no ochre roll.
We're just still trying to figure out which one's the least
That'd
desirable.
be Kernite.
Yeah, I don't know that it's going to be like the lowest value. I think it's more going to be like it might wind up being the Mercoxit just to get the damn site to cycle.
Also, there have been people waking up in T5C asking where their assets went, so that's fun.
Is that I mean,
What?
Just a little explosion. You mean we retook T5C?
No,
Okay.
of course not.
Okay.
No,
I mean, I thought that
T5C
was
perfectly-
Keepstar is still up, and
The Tower of
still
Legends is right there. Everybody in Pappy who's logged off there, feel free to log in.
But you should really hurry up because we're totally gonna shoot that thing.
absolutely.
at some point, yeah.
Hey, question. Did the ping not go out
No, it
today?
did.
Because people are saying, yeah, you should ping. So I'm not sure what that meant.
No, ping went
Yeah,
out.
It
I
went
thought so.
out. You coming to you live from the East Ashburn. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it went out at 1 minute 57 seconds after the hour, and
Well, I was scrambling. I was a little late. I apologize.
yeah, but there was a fleet ping pretty much right after it, and it was right, it was right after the participation metrics. So people might have missed it as they were checking out the suck metrics.
I see. Goonie to Punch, Jabber ate it. That's terrible. It's a shame.
Jabber eats many things.
Hey, I went to see Free Guy. Anybody see that yet?
Not yet.
I haven't seen that yet, but yeah. It's definitely one I want to watch.
I'm gonna say, the wife turned to me after it was all over and said to me, that almost makes me want to play a video game like you do. And I said, well, Karma Fleet's recruiting. I mean, they're great for newbies. I really did. That's not even a joke.
That's great.
So yeah, I liked. My kids were laughing. I was laughing. It was a good time. We went to the theater to see it, obviously. So yeah, so go see it. It's pretty good. Especially as you get to the end, it really gets kind of funny. So super good. Yeah, I like it. Hope it does well. All right, that's my non-E for the day. What else are we going to talk about?
Well,
I don't know.
nothing interesting concerning any big alliance leaders happened. So,
Have they said anything?
well,
When was
someone said a lot, but it's not interesting.
When was that whole reset thing? Was that last week? Like, was that before
It
last
was.
week?
I think it was. Yeah, right at the. Or no, was that this week? Beginning of this week?
I don't remember. Let's see.
So I did really like the Reddit post that kind of explained, M2 TAC, right? And really where their folly was, right? Not getting into
That was
system
good,
and
yeah.
getting on that Fortizar, right?
Yeah.
Horrendous. Are you an editor on INN?
Yes.
Can you? I'm gonna private message you something.
I probably can, but won't. Go ahead.
You should.
I'm going to reply to Father Delve here. Yes, you are welcome to state your outrage about the meta show, but it is Summer Swarm, and they are all getting together. So, and they do a lot of work to make that show happen. So, you can vent.
And Finswarm or something.
Something like that. The I do meta show. I like actually go upstairs and put it on the big screen in the loft. That's where I sit and I watch the meta show, and my wife is just sitting there going, "Seriously?" I'm like, "Hey, great show." So yes, so at least I'm going off Brisk, right? I it's not like we were told to announce it or anything. Brisk, I think, tweeted it earlier this week. To which I said, "I will drive down to you, Brisk, and we can do the meta show, and we'll do it from Hard Times Chili.
We're doing it live.
We do it live, but no, got no response. I offered, guys.
Oh,
It's actually Hard Times Cafe.
oh, I do have Eve news.
Oh,
CCP drew out the seats for the AT yesterday.
ooh,
Oh yeah, and Test withdrew. Test
really?
retreated from the AT, apparently.
Wow.
I think that was a joke, but
I
yeah.
don't think so.
Oh, Captain Pugwash says it was an amazing shit show.
Yeah, it was because I think it was Convict who was putting in the seat on Challenge,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently he had never used the website. And let me tell you, putting that stuff into Challenge is a challenge. I know myself because we had the same problem when we drew out our seat for Hunger Games. And they were just going too fast with drawing out the teams, and he couldn't keep pace.
I gotcha. So a
There's
little bit of a challenge.
There was a great hot take when they pulled Test out there.
I mean, you got to keep in mind, the guy who said it is ex-Brave.
Gotcha. Hey, we Briska's in chat and he said, "Dawn, is Villy crying to you too?"
Yeah.
Well, that's implying something.
Did you say yes?
But I'm not a jerk about it. So.
I'm gonna reiterate this. This week, there has been nothing interesting being said from any of the Alliance leaders. Nothing at all.
The other thing is Brisk is driving and making his wife type in chat as they listen. Thank you, Brisk. That's some dedication. And Mrs. Brisk, you're a trooper for doing that for him. So thanks. So yeah, the so that I mean that is teamwork at a married level. Like that's unprecedented. I mean, my wife wouldn't let me listen to it in the car, so she's super nice. Alrighty, so we have some fun. So we got the AT coming up. How long till the AT?
You ask me hard questions, you know that.
Half questions? How's that a half question? I thought that was a whole question.
Hard questions.
Hard questions. Ah, I get it. Brisk, you have to understand. I wear these nice little headsets because I have trouble hearing as it is. So. No answer?
See.
Nothing? Got nothing?
Hey, the
What?
website isn't that fast, okay?
Good morning, Alpha Sloan.
Uh,
You know, no chat's complete until Sadis tells us what the first MMO was.
Okay. First weekend of November is the actual tournament.
There you go. There you go.
First and second weekend, to be exact.
And it is true that you can donate to our AT team, correct?
That is true. If you want to donate to the AT team, just contact Dirk Statiel or I don't remember Azure's full name. So just contact Dirk Statiel. He likes being contacted.
He does. He does. Should they do that in Jabber or forum post or Discord or just randomly like send them
I mean, to be honest, if you contact him in every way possible. Send him a DM on Discord, but also tag him on every server you share with him. Send him an email. Send him a DM on the forums. Maybe ping him on Java too.
I like sadist. Hey, can you talk about the AT? That's good, buddy. Email too. Yeah, that's another good way to contact him.
But by the way,
He is gonna hate us.
if you do contact him, make sure you say
You smoke signals.
hello. Can I ask a question? And then, and this is very important, you wait for him to respond to you. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not sure I can go on after that.
Oh, Lordy.
Wi-Fi cut out on Brisk. Okay.
I heard words happening, but I was busy typing.
So
Apparently I had to explain things.
Yeah, Don, pretty much everybody said that to donate to the AT team, everybody should contact Dirk Statiel in every way possible.
Oh, yeah.
Jabber, everything. And not
Clearly.
say, hey, can I donate to the AT, but say, hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you have to be polite first, and being polite is asking whether you can ask a question first. I mean, come on.
Clearly.
You know.
By the way, for anybody who doesn't know, and if you don't know, oh my God, never do that. Hey, can I ask you a question? Like, if you want to talk to somebody in Jabber, hey, can I ask you a question? No, just send the question.
Okay. Yeah. The reason is you've got to keep in mind how many questions we get every day from people, and you aren't always there, right? So you come back after 2 hours, and you got like 5 people asking you, "Hey, can I ask you a question?"
Yep. So then you got to.
At that time, they're usually all gone.
Yeah. So if you say yes, then it's going to be like another fucking 8 hours or so until they can reply, and then yeah, it's just a fucking pain.
Yeah, if you want to send him a letter, I mean, he lives in London, as far as I know.
What the?
Yeah, let's check the online status monitor.
Oh, isn't that public knowledge that Dirk is British? I'm sorry.
Really? People didn't know that?
Oh, Captain, don't dox yourself. Come on. People can't know what city you live in.
I tell everybody where I live.
Everybody knows where I am too.
Someone just DM'd me on Discord asking me if you can ask me a question. I'm the wrong person. You're supposed to go to Dirk Statiel, okay?
Golf clap.
No, smug yourself is the correct thing.
I'm not good looking these lines. So no, Caleb's not here, and Soth has too much sunlight where he is.
Too much sunlight.
Which is clear proof that Soth Rasil is really a vampire. Proves it for me. Nothing. Nobody's going to pile on there. Nothing. Notice.
Sorry, what?
Please note, programming note, Sothrisel did not deny that he was a vampire, everybody. So just so you know. And no, Dawn is out and about. No, do not do glittery vampire. No, because no.
Okay, first, there is no way Soth is a Twilight vampire.
No, I don't sparkle.
It's not even that. Like, have you seen any of that shit? None of them have any goddamn emotions. They're all just fucking pieces of wood. Soth is way too obviously angry to be one of them.
There you go.
And to answer your question, no, I don't. I didn't see any of them. Why would I watch those movies?
I don't know, you're German. Germans are into
Okay.
weird shit. That's all I know. I mean, and we've all heard about Shiza videos. I figure that, you know, those movies are Shiza, so
just go watch Euro Trip. You know.
Oh God, no! People are actually critiquing those movies in chat. I can't even believe any of you have watched enough to critique them or read the books to know that the writing is good. That's bad, guys.
By the way, I got my house accepted 2 hours after I put in the offer.
2 hours after what?
After I put in the offer.
Oh, for your condo?
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The market here is very competitive. Very fast. Sorry, that's all I'm going to be thinking about all weekend. I get the branded countertops and appliances. I'm so excited.
I want to know how Sadist knows a lot about Anna Kendrick movies.
what wouldn't you know about Anna Kendrick
on
movies?
her.
What?
What wouldn't you know about Anna Kendrick movies?
I'm not saying I do or I don't. Dawn is here, WebGurks.
Sort of.
Can you lower Dawn by like 20%? Make sure ear. How do you know, Master, that I don't like your ears exploding? I have to get some joy out of this show. We'll turn her down just a little. All right. See if that works.
The problem is that Dawn is usually in the middle of nowhere, having a bad connection, so she gets like quieter and quieter as she like drives around. And you tend to make her louder to make up for that, and then all of a sudden she has good reception and blasts you out.
I will admit to it, Sadis. I have watched all the Pitch Perfect movies because my wife likes them.
I mean, at least you had a reason.
True. Hey, I forgot. I didn't make my background go away, so I'll do that. I'm sure you all like looking at my closet door. I do like them, Sadis. They are kind of cute. So, yeah. You know, we are at Casa de Eric. We are knee deep in a family-wide binge watching of Suits, the series.
Oh,
I'm not a
terribly.
I'm not a Meghan Markle fan, and I don't even like her in Suits. But everybody else is so good that makes it enjoyable. So,
I mean, I guess it's entertaining, but it's not exactly like accurate in any way, shape, or form.
No, it's not at all like a law firm or in reality.
No.
Give me one TV show that is accurate.
This show is 100% accurate, and I think we qualify as a long-running series. Okay.
Which episode is this?
Oh, it's not quite that. Accurate,
this is
I'm not using
we're in the
official book key right now.
190s or something, almost 200.
Oh, come on! People
how
say
long
the
is
meta show.
How long has this show been on?
How many are you using a push to talk you right now?
None of us.
Exactly.
I am.
It's ironic. It's ironic.
The no, and what is it? We were figuring something out, McLeod, one time, and we were every week except for a couple, we had some weeks that we excluded for like 3 years or something for this show. And if you include things like Whiskey Gaming and all that other stuff, me and McLeod, it even gets higher.
Yeah.
I remember going on Whiskey Gaming to announce the first Imperial tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I stayed up way too late for that.
We're sorry.
I still remember the Whiskey Gaming episode where you got wasted, Eric.
That's your
So
fault.
all of them.
That is your fault, McLeod. 100%.
No. I told you it was potent. You just went, nah, and just decided to carry on regardless.
Well, I think I was drinking it through a straw too, which made it even worse. So,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, that was bad. We should post that somewhere. Your recipe for that.
Oh, it's
for the audience somewhere.
fairly easy. It's literally just hard cider and a vodka orange, like drink of some form.
We should send that to. We should send that drink combination to the tipsy bartender. See if he would feature it in one of his videos.
Ask him why is this so potent?
Oh, he'll tell us. He's good. If you guys don't watch Tipsy Bartender, he's kind of funny. And he has another thing that's what is it? Not exactly gourmet, where he does some things as well. Some of those are a little messy. So somebody was asking earlier, what we suggest that they begin to rat in, or not rat in, but mine in. Is anybody mining yet? Anybody actually mining yet?
I'm not going to say yes or no.
What are you doing it in? What kind of ship would you recommend if somebody were to mine and delve at this point in time?
Well, a whirlpool might be nice, or a couple barges and a porpoise.
Gotcha.
My concern with the barges and the porpoises is you can get bombed fairly easily.
Only if you're bad and don't warp out.
Newsline says a Lashak. He would do that. I personally recommend the Rourke. The Rock, sorry, not Rourke. Rock.
The Rock. Oh yeah. Gun mining.
Absolutely.
We all know you can't stop the Rock.
Brisk said he was mining. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he mined a rock and he wanted a medal from it.
There you go.
He's begrudgingly mining.
He wanted a fucking medal.
Catalyst. Yeah, the Rock. I'm not mining. I'm not.
Or at least that's what I heard, that you wanted a medal afterwards after mining.
Ah, so Brisk was mining on stream last night. There you go. Pulse laser doesn't count as mining.
Hey, it's whole mining.
Oh, wow. So, yeah. So,
okay.
It's really, what do you think we're going to do here? You think we're going to, concentrate more on rebuilding the next couple months? Or do you think we're going to do some rebuilding and do some harassment? What do you think we're going to do?
I think it's entirely possible that goons can do both at exactly the same time.
No, really?
Harassment and
we had
rebuilding.
this conversation today, where we talked about goons not really understanding the concept of buying out citadels from your enemy, because they were more like, gotta destroy. It's red. It's dying. And as soon as Delph is empty, and here's a spoiler for you, Delph is empty. those bees are going to swarm out to other places and start shooting things that are red.
You have way too much faith in good.
No.
So, and this is as much a question for, for the co-host as the audience. What do you want to do? I like news lines. Kill.
We all know goons. Like, they get very energetic for about a month and then they get bored and scatter away. So
I'm going to tell you, I just want to burn. Just follow them and burn. I have zero desire to mine or anything else in this game.
honestly, me too right now until they get rocks that aren't like the size of a peanut.
Mm-hmm.
Burn their to the ground.
If I was a Victus or AOM, I would be very nervous.
Yeah, and go ahead, finish.
I was gonna say not because like we have like the biggest grudge against them specifically, but because they're the closest. Board games need something to do.
Yeah, I just want to deploy somewhere, like not like a full, goon deployment, right? I just want, groups of us or things like that, and I just want to deploy over there in a jump clone and jump over and do harassment and then come home, right? Just send your alts up there because we all have multiple combat alts, right? And throw one combat alt over here, one combat alt over there, and if I happen to want to do non-combat, okay, I can have that back in Delve, but I still have combat alts I can put in Delve. So we just, hey, everybody jump over here. Okay, we're going to go kill them today, and they have no idea we're coming. Hey, let's jump over here. And by the way, I have no idea what our strategy is, so this isn't like some dank leak. I mean, this is just like, if I wanted to have fun and just harass the shit out of our enemies, that's what I would want. Yes, I know, Master. No. You guys are really quiet today. Normally, you guys are all super talkative.
I'm hacking 2 nodes right now.
Oh, you're hacking 2 nodes. So you're doing the good work.
Yeah, and it's literally 2 entire constellations worth of nodes coming out. So it's like it's getting a little bit kind of like it's not difficult or challenging. It's just like annoyingly convoluted. It would be the way I describe it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Like, so I have to listen to Fleet. I've got Fleet in my ear as well as you guys. So
But what are they telling you? Shoot the structure? Like, how much work can they be making you do it?
it's literally like trying to organize a whole bunch of people around. I think like how many fucking systems? Jesus.
All you do is just like follow along. When you get lost, you're like, "Where's
14
Fleet?"
systems.
But someone's asking about mining and stuff like that. We are going to be getting into it, not to encourage people to come down and mess with us while we do it. But one of the challenges that we've been running into in Theta is we've never had to deal with ESSs before because like none of them mattered, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't our space. We didn't care. We just were going to wait. But now it's ours, and we're looking around like, oh crap, we never thought of how to take care of these. And now there's like T3s and phantasms and Slipneers and stuff running around stealing money, and it's actually our money this time. So we're like, now we've got to come up with a doctrine and a plan and people who know how to actually do it. So if you want to FC T3s, come on down to Theta because we need help. None of us are FCs, so.
I think Brisk is asking where you are. You're at a bridal shower, right?
That is correct.
Talk about dedication, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't matter where Dawn is, she's here for the show, even at a bridal shower, because she doesn't like the bride.
They're eating right now, so it's not like they're quiet.
So we apologize.
You know the real tragedy that we've realized is that unfortunately for Brisk, like he's gonna have to close down his OnlyFans account at some point.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, actually, I was the one who announced it because it came up, and then like 3 minutes later, I told the rest of the data that OnlyFans is removing not safe for work content that violates their appropriate use act
policies. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, and the reason why is because MasterCard is pressuring them, just like they did Tumblr.
Okay.
I want to know how Pornhub
MasterCard isn't the be all and end all. I don't.
If you can't take people's money, then how do you have a business?
Excuse me.
Yeah, Eric, how would you guys deal if you guys couldn't take people's money?
I didn't hear the last word there. How would we feel if what?
How would you guys handle it if you couldn't actually take people's money?
You mean in game? I really don't.
No, in Amazon, in your business, in Amazon. Like, let's just say MasterCard, Visa, and Discover and American Express all said, no, we're not working with you anymore because of this.
Then the answer would be everyone's paying with PayPal anyway. Get fucked.
PayPal's even worse about it.
We use most of our stuff goes ACH debit. Although there might be a large number of rental vans on American Express all the time. But yeah. So yeah, I would say I'd probably say 90%. No, probably 97% of all transactions we do are ACH debit. Goon card. We do need the Goon card. Goon Bank. So we need GSF Bank.
Only because I caught an interview on like a sort of podcast that news podcast that I regularly watch anyway, about this. Like OnlyFans still has people paying through certain kind of through a certain kind of transactor, and they that same company does transactions through a lot of various different adult sites. So the fact that they're saying, oh, we're shutting it down because one or two groups aren't deciding to pay us, it's just absolute bullshit.
Well, that's not really what went down.
They're not changing their policies because MasterCard's putting pressure on them. They're changing policies because essentially that was their end goal anyway. They wanted to get their company to have a long history or a history of making money, so they can transition to something else.
Well, that may or may not be true. I mean, when you think about that, but it was their latest round of funding that they were going after, and I've got to find the article in the journal. I did read it yesterday, but I didn't pay a ton of attention to it. I mean, here it is. And the other thing is, so OnlyFans also, they are getting a lot more content that is non-sexual in nature, right? So, they've got a lot of other things. So the income stream is now more diverse, right?
Is it though?
That is what they're saying. I don't have, actual stats, right?
I mean, have you ever heard someone talk about their OnlyFans that was not in relation to, pornographic content?
I'm not saying that I have. I'm just saying that the article points it out.
Right. And I would say that is bullshit.
They say the changes are to comply with the requests of banking partners and payment processors, right? they've been looking to raise money recently in recent months. So the investors that they're looking at are not liking the vice category that they're in, right? So it's harder for them to raise funds to do whatever they want to do. And so that's why they're saying they're getting out of that platform in order to make it more palatable for investors and banks, right? It doesn't say they were told they couldn't have something, right? So but they are clearly positioning themselves for some reason, right? They say during last year that they've attracted more creators who focus on fitness, food, and fashion. Okay.
Wow.
OnlyFans has also created
Fitness,
a free
food, and
streaming
fashion.
service and app called OFTV that features content from the platform's creators. So
I wonder how
Fitness,
they.
food, and fashion.
I wonder how they market
Hey.
or showcase that fitness, that fashion.
Oh, people
And
do workouts, right?
specifically.
Just like you pay,
Oh
you
yeah,
pay
look at that hard
Peloton,
body.
right? You pay Peloton to watch them and work out with somebody doing something. I'm sure you can do the same thing there, right?
I mean, yes, there's a lot of up and down going on, but I'm not. I mean, it is also
Soft, I
like
swear to God, don't even get to the food part.
the
to be fair, I was still trying to come up with something for the food part.
you know, cooking with Soth. I mean, you could have your own OnlyFans, cooking with Soth.
No, Eric, I think Soft was more along the lines of trying to work in an eat reference.
Hey, I'm just saying this is a family show, and you know,
Yeah, well, that's
I
how you get
tried
a
to take
family, okay?
I tried to take the high road.
It is.
You guys know the joke about the stork, right?
No.
The stork brings good babies, right?
Guys,
The
we get to do
crow brings
bridal.
You're gonna talk in the middle of my joke?
Yeah, we gotta do bridal games, guys.
Oh, you go do that. And you can tell this joke there, okay? The stork brings good babies. All right? The crow brings bad babies. And the swallow brings no babies. Just saying.
Right.
Eric, you can get in a lot of trouble for that joke.
I think that joke is lost on pretty much everyone whose first language isn't English.
Hey, I you know, every year we go on vacation, right? Somehow when we go to the piano bar, there's always a bachelorette party, and they tell that joke every year, and my kids laugh hysterically. So
okay.
Sadist, no, not to eat my no.
I'm gonna just suggest not using that joke on Twitch.
Okay. I didn't know I was.
Or any other social media.
And
I'll explain why. I will explain why in staff chat.
Okay, explain why in staff chat. So, I can never run for school board now. All right. So what else? What else we got to talk about today?
Well, there's nothing going on in the game, and that's probably part of the problem. Like everyone's kind of getting, everyone's getting settled, and I get it. And we're waiting for all of the lines to settle. I don't know how long Test and Brave are going to stay where they're at, but where would they go?
You know what's frustrating me recently is I'm almost, and I say almost because it's not actually. I'm not like no one's putting a gun to my head to sort of get it done kind of thing. But like I'm almost being forced to do planetary interaction. This is where it's at. Like this is what it's come to.
We're playing What's in Your Purse.
For everyone wondering why we're so quiet, we're having a very interesting conversation about birds in staff chat right now.
That's right. That's
Wait,
right.
we're
We
talking
are.
about birds?
But I'm leaving because I got a meeting. So
Go have fun at your
I will.
meeting,
I will
Arendis.
catch you guys. Oh,
Enjoy.
tons of fun. Tons of fun. After all, the actual person who makes decisions in these meetings is, probably already drunk at SummerStorm.
Probably already drunk, maybe.
Probably still drunk.
There you go.
All right. Bye.
All right, later. Got to get his 151 IV. Sadis. Sadis, I'm working on a live video. All right.
Maybe Sadis should grow a pair instead of typing so much. He should just get in on here.
I think he can.
Where the
He?
fuck
I
is
don't know.
Dirk?
Can he? Rolls. Where's Dirk? Dirk hasn't been here for a while. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that his mailbox is full at this point in time.
No, everyone pinged me instead.
Oh, gee. I got one ping in Discord asking that too. That was kind of funny. No. The answer's no. You can't ask me a question. I would come hop in. I need to put my app in with the INN. Lazy, lazy, lazy. It's okay to be lazy. We just worked for a year, one of the things that I find distinctly amazing, and everybody says it, right? I mean, think about it. We were under siege. We were down to one constellation. And everybody, like the audience, you're all included in this. Everybody's listening to, watching videos about how when we turn the tide, we're just going to run these guys out of town and hunt them down till the end of the game, right? And, that wasn't like a downer. That was like, hey, we're just going to do this eventually. We just, it's going to take a little time. We'll get them, right? Anybody else get that feeling?
Oh, what? Hunting these people down?
Yeah, but I mean, that's why we weren't like, demoralized, because we just knew, right?
Oh yeah.
We knew. I mean, deep down is like, just the players that we are. Some of us aren't in leadership channels or anything like that, and it was clear you could put the pieces together. These guys are going to run out of ISK. They really don't know how to do it, and we look at their tactics and we're saying, wow, that's terrible tactics for a number of reasons, right? When you look at war, right, you've got to be able to fund it. If you do this for 14 months, you're not doing other things, right? Also, they count on a few people to make decisions, and we count on a lot of people to make decisions, right? Many hands make the load lighter, and I don't mean to say in leadership court or anything that it was an easy job, right? It was able to, multiple people were trusted, whereas I don't think the other team, it was just kind of the top leaders from each side, and they eventually got on each other's nerves. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Hunter seems to think Pappy leadership didn't know what they were doing 90% of the time. That's probably true. Am I the only one? Did I lose you guys?
All right, I was dealing with fleet stuff.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? What was the question?
It was pretty much, it was more a comment about how we didn't lose our morale, because we were sitting here and you look at it and, all the songs that we did, all the talk shows that we were doing. I mean, we weren't faking it. I mean, we believed that eventually we would survive this, whether we had to evac and start over or whether we, won like we did. We were still going to be here, and we were going to hunt these guys down till the end of time.
Oh yeah,
and we were just waiting. This is just a pause in what we were going to do. I mean, you look at all the songs, even the ones that are like 4 months ago, right? it's talking about, we're going to do this to you when this is all over. We're going to come hunt you down.
Yeah, you know, we still haven't forgotten about the fact that we still have a list to go through for Casino War. So like, you know, the only
Do we?
thing there is it's been kind of it's sort of been reprioritized to some degree. With tests being like right at the fucking top now. They were on it already anyway.
Do you think that Tess, how small do you think Tess is gonna get? Because like, I would be real upset with him right now. Because like, they went into a war with no plan, and they didn't get a plan the rest of the way through.
By the way, folks, I am laughing because we're getting some response from Dirk, and he might be feeling that pressure from. Can I ask you a question?
Did you like the fact that like I poked him and said, "Can I ask you a question?"
Also, he just typed back in all caps that yes, he can ask a question, and I'm pretty sure Dirk is on his phone right now. So I don't know if you guys ever typed out something in all caps on your phone.
It takes a while.
Yep.
Because there's no caps lock really on phones, to be completely honest.
Do you want to tell him that he might want to check his forum communications? Oh, Morden.
What?
Oh. Morden said he's surprised that no one else is attacking Tess for their shit leadership. I think we've been doing that for a year. But yeah.
I think they've probably been doing it internally.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Some of the locals are shooting Tess stuff with them already. Nice.
Where? In Outer Passage?
Yep.
You mean the renters that got ousted?
Well, I don't know. Dershwant, or Runch. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm terrible. It was responding to Moradin about the locals in Outer Passage are shooting test stuff with us already.
I wonder what Brave's gonna do. Because they're in Gemini, which is not the best place to like rest.
Well, there's some chat in the thing, right? So the big challenge here is who is Frat going to support, right?
Frat's going to support Frat.
Frat's going to support who?
Frat.
You don't think it's going to support Test or any of the others?
I don't know. No. They'll support T-Horde because it's advantageous. And because they're not aligned with PLA or ALM, so.
Gotcha.
Test end up becoming a liability for them in either strategically or politically. They will basically sabotage and just like they'll just make them fucking walk the plank, essentially. That's how I see it anyway. Like, Norris is very good at being able to determine from in a sort of like a long, fairly long kind of what the fuck was what am I trying to say? Like he can sort of strategically plan for the long term fairly well. Like obviously not too many. Well, we kind of saw it coming. That Pappy was going to slowly end up breaking up and kind of thing. As an eventuality. If you're the other side, you drink the Kool-Aid and you think the opposite, obviously. But the fact that Fraternity was, very tentatively, if even that, actually deployed down to Delve, was an indication that Frat basically didn't really think that it was gonna carry on. So if tests become a liability for up in Dronelands, like I would not be surprised if they just basically ditch them and chop them out, or just let their shit get burnt to the ground. That's how I see it anyway. But like, just alignment.
Just a line member.
I know nothing.
All right, I'm gonna close my Wall Street Journal now.
But the other thing is the other interesting thing is that AOM is starting to pick up pace in terms of. I kind of feel like they're starting to pick up pace with regards to getting a little bit more hostile towards Frat.
Now, AOM, if they're smart, because I'm liking what I'm seeing in Esoteria. AOM, Invictus, and Vindy are together. They made friends with RC. I feel like if they could get another small to mid-sized groups to join them, they could start making a nice third block again, or whatever, however you want to say it. Third, fourth block, somewhere there. But I think they can make a nice sized group that would be entertainment for everybody to have fun with.
If people don't know where Pan Fam comes from, it's the Pandemic Family, which is Pandemic Horde and Pandemic Legion. It also includes NCDOT as well.
I think we can be fun.
Because they are family.
Yeah.
A little birdie told me also that Fire Coalition is on the list, and they don't really have many friends right now.
Nope.
I mean, we all know that Philly's last name is Diesel.
Really?
Yeah, he's Philly Diesel.
Billy Diesel. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is
because
going way over my
family,
head.
man, family.
Oh yes. All right, that was terrible.
All right, I gotta go make friends with.
Genuinely terrible.
It wasn't supposed to be a good one.
Okay.
Alrighty, folks. What else we got? Feels like we're running out of little steam. We might not make it the full 2 hours here.
It's been a fairly fucking chilled week. Like, I mean, been getting back to not blowing shit up, but actually mining shit and that kind of stuff. Like,
but no one's building. That's the hard part.
It's been weird. And most of Fountain's iHubs have been basically flipped to the initiative. So, and to be completely fair, TCUs don't really fucking matter.
Right.
Which kind of sucks when you think about it, because years from now, when you look back at the Sov maps and stuff like that, they're not going to really tell you the story.
No, they're really not. But it is kind of funny.
Yes, and to be fair,
I mean, pretty much. I'm looking at the map for Fountain right now, and I'm sitting there going 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 more spots, man.
Specifically. Oh yeah,
I mean, 4 are going right now.
In the last
hour. 4 going right now.
Yeah.
Right.
1 is about to. No, 2 are about to finish. So another 20 minutes, and it's all gone.
Yep.
We'll miss them.
What?
Not.
LSH? No.
Tears streaming down my face. We're gonna miss them. No, we're not. Ding. Thank you for playing. So yeah. So let's see. What else can we jam into this action-packed show today?
We haven't had we haven't actually had the food kind of segment of the show yet. I don't think.
Did we?
Have
Okay.
I don't think we have.
We can have the food segment now.
I think we got close with the whole kind of talking about
gravy.
OnlyFans at one point.
The gravy, super gravy. I mean, is it me in that song, or does Super Graveyard sound like Super Gravy? Sings it.
I need to listen to it again.
Yeah, listen to it. It's like that, lyrics, that people sing wrong forever, right? It's like the Super Gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Super Gravy. I'm a fan of the gravy.
Gravy.
So we're gonna make a super gravy out of test.
Super gravy out of test, baby. Misheard lyrics.
I don't know why it sounds so fucking bad.
So talking about food, my mother makes like the greatest cheesecake I've ever had. Okay. It's just phenomenal, guys. And last night we were sitting there going, well, what are we gonna do, right? And like nobody wanted to have dinner, so nobody wanted to make dinner or eat dinner or anything like that. But all of a sudden, my one son goes, well, I'm gonna have some of Grandma's cheesecake. I'm like, we have Grandma's cheesecake? Oh yeah, let's eat that. So we all had cheesecake for dinner, and then we went out to see Free Guy. So that's what we did here. That's your food for it.
That ain't a bad day.
Like this cheesecake is, I mean, the amount of cream cheese and things that it's just huge. It's amazing. Really thick, graham cracker crust.
What?
It's amazing.
I hate cheesecake.
It depends on the cheesecake.
Nope.
I mean, cheese, like you have to really fuck the cheesecake up to make it bad. Like
I don't like cheesecake because it's like got a weird aftertaste.
Oh yeah,
I don't like
Dawn
cream
doesn't
cheese.
Cheesecakes because she's fucking weird.
I don't like cream cheese.
I love cream cheese. Cream cheese and strawberry preserves on a bagel. Cream cheese and honey on a bagel. It's just awesome.
Just remember that means that you guys get to eat all my cheesecake.
There you go.
Oh, Vegas is coming up, right?
Yes.
Eric, what are we playing?
Is there a cheesecake place? I don't know.
Wait. Did Dawn just say that we're all gonna get to eat her cheesecake? Is that a euphemism that I've never heard before?
No, it's not.
There's so much wrong with you, Soth. I don't know where
No. Are we going
cheesecake?
Are we going to go to Fogo de Chow's again?
I think so.
Have you guys decided where you're staying?
No. I gotta seeing that it's 2 months away, I gotta get my ass in gear. The wife didn't give me like, is she coming or is she not coming yet? So
Well, she should.
We're doing a lot of traveling in October too. So it'd be like 2 out of 4 weekends we'd be away. So I like it. I'm ready to go. I did look though. I was a little bit upset because we can't really at the pool get a cabana again. Those cabanas at that place are like $4,000 for the day.
Bit fucking steep.
Yeah, well, we sent Mrs. Eric to sweet talk him into the cabana a couple years ago, right? I think she got it for almost it was like $100 or something, or $120 for the day, with no minimum spend.
That's a good deal. We spent a lot though.
Oh yes,
we got like 3 bottle services, and those were not cheap.
No, we got more than 3.
And food, and a pitcher of margaritas.
We got like 4 bottle services.
I remember 3 bottles of Grey Goose. So.
Yeah, we got 4 for sure. And
that's right. We didn't finish one of them.
Yeah, but I mean, we're splitting that across to Morg, myself, and Newbie though, so we didn't really care.
They were
They were just
$300.
there to have fun. Yeah, I know.
So just I want you all to know, $1,200 on booze for bottles that are $100 each.
Dizzy Diggs like, yeah, just put 2K on black, boom, cabana for the day. But no, as I read them, and I should probably call them, they are $4,000 for the cabana with a $4,000 spend.
Where?
So that's kind of scary. But some of that stuff is it's only $1,000. I don't know. The ones I looked at are $4,000. It's only $1,000. That's doable.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but $4,000 is a bit fucking much. Like Jesus.
It did seem a lot to me.
Yeah, that's because it is. It seems it because it is, Eric.
It is. A bit steep as being, Yeah, so 1% cabana prices are up over, But the pool and the giant screen, that's the other thing, right? So we're there on the weekend and they've got the giant screen. Saturday they're going to be playing, college football games. Sunday they'll be doing pro football games.
I mean, I get if it's $4,000 because you're like putting down a deposit alongside that and you get some of that back, like $3,000 of that back kind of thing. Yeah, maybe fair enough. So you don't like fuck anything up. Or like sorry, just going on about that again.
Listen, the Flamingo ones came with a really hot waitress, so
I have no recollection of that.
I can send you the pic.
I don't have any pictures, so yeah.
It is on Doomsley.com on the Vegas pictures. Our waitress is there. She definitely filled out her bikini.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I remember she was brunette. That's about it.
She's really nice, and we're just talking about, we're video gamers. She's like, oh my god, that's great. That's so cool.
Oh yeah, that was so we bought shit though.
I think her name was Madison or Madeline or something.
Oh, no.
There was a pretty hot guy too that was also a waiter.
Oh, I don't remember that either. See, you would though. See, we did have.
I remember a lot. I remember a lot of things.
Wiscondel's, the water park capital of the U.S. Okay.
It's Wisconsin.
Did Maddie like cheesecake? We don't know if she liked cheesecake because we did not take my mother's cheesecake there. There was a time when we were a bunch of us, and probably half of those people played Eve at the time. This was many, many years ago, decades ago, actually. Where a bunch of us were contracting, so we're contractors, and we were at a particular company, and there was about 6 or 7 of us there. We had all actually too gone to college together, and my mom decided to send a cheesecake for my birthday. Right, I'm going to work, so she brings over to me to my house so I can take a cheesecake in to share with my friends. It's like you're married, and your mom's still bringing you stuff like that, but she's a nice lady. And all my friends enjoyed the cheesecake because they love cheesecake. Dawn is not being creepy at service workers. Okay, they're Vegas service workers. It's a little different.
They kind of expect,
And she was just commenting in a polite way. Yes, I know, Mom. I do have a great mom. She's phenomenal. So, but we're one of those weird families that always hang out together. Like if we go out to dinner, we invite my parents, all that stuff. So, yes, we're that weird, cohesive family that's very strange. True story that my, all of us worked. So grandma was daycare, right? From the time they were babies. And so my sister's son and my sons all grew up together every morning at the same place. They were 5 or 6 before they realized that they weren't brothers; they were cousins. So, that's kind of how close our family is. So,
on the whole cheesecake front, like I think the one thing which I
Mhm.
actually haven't ever tried or done, but I do actually want to sort of see if I can fucking make it is like it's called I think it's called a Basque cheesecake or something like that. Like essentially, it's like intentionally burned, like intentionally overcooked.
What are you considering overcooked?
Like it's literally like cooked till it's dark brown.
Ooh, all the way through.
Not all the way through, no.
Just on top.
Just on top of the sides, yeah.
Yeah, my mom's is just slightly browned on top too. Yes, you cook cheesecake. It's got
There's
eggs
various
in it.
different ways you can cook, and you can you there's non-cooked cheesecake and there's cooked cheesecake. Like there's various different ways.
No, I can make a mean cheesecake.
In the US, I could
But I won't do
understand cooking cheesecake because it does contain eggs, and your eggs are not pasteurized, so that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
so, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, my mom's cheesecake is not like cooked till it's hard in the middle, like dry. Right? It's
I
kind
don't
of
even
moist.
get, like, how can you even make a good cheesecake without quark?
The what?
The what?
Quark.
What's quark?
Quark.
I mean, I
Quark,
remember
quark
him from
is
I remember Quark from
You
Deep
can keep
Space Nine.
repeating it.
Sophos is going on about Quark again.
Deep
Jesus
Space
Like,
Nine
you
is
can-
not part of what we discuss here.
You can keep repeating it, but it doesn't know what
Yeah.
it's for.
It's kind of like a dairy alternative, right?
It's made from soured milk.
That's
It's a kind
disgusting.
of it's a kind of
I mean, the
fresh
fact
cheese, so to say.
Do you mean cream
the
cheese?
fact that it sounds like it's a beloved Star Trek character, it's a little concerning.
It is awesome. Like it might sound
I don't-
disgusting, but I'm telling you,
I don't
quark
believe anything you
is
say
the
about
best
food.
thing ever.
The only thing you can have an authority on is meat.
Hey,
Because
can
Germans
I
are good
please
meat.
have all the German watching right now tell Dawn how good quark is? Like,
Joke's on you. I can't see Twitch chat right now.
Oh, that's painful.
So
Unlucky.
talk away, guys.
Clotted cream. I will get my
clot-
mom's recipe and post it for everybody next week. Sure.
clotted cream might actually be close, although you don't use soured milk for clotted cream, you use cream. That's why it's called clotted cream, you know?
Quark is great. So I actually like milk stout. And a strange thing is how do you guys, I mean, I don't really go for those cheesecakes where they have, crap like mixed into them, like caramel or strawberry or whatever mixed into the cheesecake itself. I choose to have those on my cheesecake. I'll put them on top, but I am just fine with regular.
Yeah, if you have like fruit with your cheesecake, it's got to be fresh.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. This is like a coolie.
I didn't get asked the question to let Moradin post his thing, so I don't know.
He tried to copy paste
Yeah.
the wiki page for Quark.
Yeah. But usually when somebody does that, it gives me the "Do you want to allow them to do this?" Maybe I missed it. Sorry, Moradin. Yeah.
Maybe Twitch isn't fan of Quark.
Probably not.
They don't like it.
Yeah. So, yep. Yeah, I can see it blacked out Moradin, but I couldn't give you the checkbox to say, okay, let him post it. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of cheesecake. I'm a fan of I don't like, I like the gel oriented strawberries if you put it on. I don't like the runny syrup on thing.
I like cake.
Just cheesecake. I don't need anything on my cheesecake. Just glass of milk and cheesecake. The more dairy, the better. No whipped cream, just cheesecake.
York style cheesecake.
Yeah, pretty much.
the one thing I hate about cheesecake, like, you know, is a base that isn't properly, like, you know, compacted.
Yeah. You got to have that good sugar and graham cracker crust really set up nicely.
Yeah, if it crumbles apart, like you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
because like
I can't remember if there's
nothing more annoying.
Some melted butter that gets put in that too, I think.
Aside from maybe somebody kicking you in the shins, but you know.
Yeah, so my mom does it in the spring pan, you know, and she does that, you know, the base all the way down the bottom and all the way up the side.
Mhm.
And it's a little under a quarter thick.
So you want your cheesecake to look like that?
Yeah, that's not what it looks like. It's thicker. But her cheesecake's probably twice as tall as that.
That looks like a pretty good cheesecake, though.
Yeah, it's a big cheesecake.
So,
I'll see if there's any left. I'll take a picture of a slice.
so this coming week in Eve Online,
That's just one.
we're just gonna finish. This coming week in Eve, we're gonna finish up Fountain, hopefully. Period basis is clear. Aquarius and Velvet clear. And
Yeah,
then,
Dom, we can't understand shit.
all right, I get it.
Yeah, that squeaky voice chick
It's
in the
just
back,
fuck.
she's got to go. Just, you know, I mean, just pretend she's Test and Tripper or something.
I should.
We don't really mean that, folks. So yeah, but anyway, yes, I'm a fan. Cheesecake and cannolis and donuts. Those are desserts.
I've never had cannolis.
Really?
I've had cannelloni, but never cannolis.
Wow. Cannolis are wonderful. I am surprisingly
if you want to fix that, I hear there's a goon meet in Berlin next year, right? So bring me some cannoli.
Sir, do you have anything to claim coming in here? Yeah, I just have these cannolis. There's no way they're going to let cannoli come through, man. Those dudes in customs are going to be eating all the cannoli I bring. You tell me nobody makes cannoli in Germany? Seriously?
Oh, they probably do. Aren't they like Italian food?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
mascarpone cheese, sugar, and I think there's a little espresso or something in there. Not really an egg roll. It's kind of open on the ends.
See, I'm really not a fan of like coffee stuff in cakes.
But it's not a lot, I don't think. Let me look, because I've never actually made cannoli.
But I love a good mascarpone. Like, I can eat that stuff just like on its own.
Oh, hold on. Ricotta, actually. Ricotta and powdered sugar.
Ricotta is like quark. It actually is, though.
It will have mascarpone in it, too, and whipped cream.
Okay.
What a combination.
I just wish everything worked over here.
Little cinnamon, little allspice. So I don't think there's any coffee in it. I was misnomering them. I do not like tiramisu, surprisingly. I'm not like a huge fan.
Yeah, again, I don't like the coffee-based stuff, right? Not a fan.
Oh, I like coffee ice cream and stuff like that. I love coffee. Like, you know, I've been sitting here in the afternoon drinking coffee here with you guys.
But
to be fair, Eric, you may have just had like terrible tiramisus.
To be fair, what?
You could just have, you know, had terrible tiramisus.
I've had a lot of tiramisu. I always try it. Just And when I was probably when I was in my 20s, it was something I really liked. But there's just other things I prefer at this point in time. You know, I really want. I need to take. We have a really good Costco tiramisu was amazing. Maybe we'll try it, Morgan. Yeah, not like we don't have a Costco membership. We're always there.
I mean, just leave the coffee stuff out of it. Like just mascarpone and what's the other stuff called again?
The other thing that I like for dessert is a good apple pie with the crumble crunch stuff. They usually call it a Dutch apple pie here in the U.S. With the crumble stuff on top.
You're talking about desserts that are unappealing.
The what?
What dessert appeals to you?
Cake and brownies, chocolate, caramel, whipped
Brownies are
cream.
Not gonna lie.
Caramel apple pie a la mode, swimming in caramel.
Ooh, bread pudding.
Bread pudding, good bread pudding. Of late though, I have had we used to have amazing bread pudding in this tiny little restaurant we used to go to, and everybody else who has bread pudding, it's been kind of sucky. It's like dry.
I like mine a little drier, but the mushy, squishy, like almost wet kind is too squishy.
You don't want it like to feel wet, but you don't want it to be dry. Like it needs to be kind of like cakey and almost. And I hate to say this, Dawn, but almost cheesecakey. To a degree.
I have people aren't putting the raisins in it anymore and things like that. It's chocolate covered strawberries wrapped in bacon. I've never had that, but I would eat that. But just plain strawberries and champagne is just yummy too.
I've had white chocolate covered raspberries. They're nice.
It's interesting. Strudel is also good. Yes. Whoa, from Inglourious Bastard.
If you're eating strudel, then you have to have vanilla ice cream alongside it, and it has to be like hot.
Yeah,
like it needs to come out of the oven and right away on your plate.
I could go that.
That hot cold kind of like
I lost that particular bridal game.
I'm trying to think what else.
What? Food?
I mean, what other kind of interesting? Probably the weirdest dessert I've ever had. It's a very, very Italian dessert. So you take like not a well cut, right? It's kind of like a chiseled off piece of real good Parmesan Reggiano cheese, and you put a really, really good balsamic vinegar just poured over top of it. That is not sweet at all, really. I mean, there's a little bit, but that is a bizarre dessert. It's not too bad.
So I have had like a sort of ice cream dessert from a particularly decent ice cream place, and they actually did use like balsamic vinegar.
Okay, on ice cream. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's weird. It's weird. You wouldn't expect it, but like obviously you don't use much at all. Like, but
Mm-hmm. Now, the first time I ever had this was at, if anybody knows Robert Irvine, he's one of those Food Network guys. We were at his restaurant one time, and I'd never had this before. But they made their own balsamic vinegar reduction. So it's, it looks like motor oil when you're pouring it out. And you take a little dish, put a little really good olive oil in it, and you just pour just a dime-sized piece of balsamic vinegar inside that. And that will sit right in the middle, and you just dip the bread through it. It's just phenomenal.
Oh yeah. That's like a class. That's the staple of like a decent restaurant. Like, they'll have like balsamic vinegar and olive oil to
Look
dip
at that.
bread in. It's great.
Somebody said that's creme de balsamico. I did not know that.
Okay.
This is fantastic. But yeah, that's really, really, really good. But yes. So many. I wonder what we're having for dinner here at Casa de Asma today. Since we didn't have dinner yesterday. See, that terrible wife of mine, she did not make dinner yesterday for us. She let us starve. She made us, fend for ourselves, and thank God Grandma sent us cheesecake, or we never would have eaten anything. Terrible. By the way, she's watching a show. I'm dead.
Unlucky dude. You signed your own death warrant.
Signed your own death warrant.
Mm.
Yeah, it's I will tell you, actually, and where I live here in Pittsburgh, one of the big things, if you go to some diners, some old style diners, since it's fading a little bit. One of the big things everybody loves is they call it a barbecue ham sandwich. Now it's ham that is very thinly sliced, quite commonly called chip chopped ham in a lot of places, and it has a particular red barbecue sauce in it, and you just put that in it, some dill pickle relish, and that's pretty much it. And you just let it cook for a few hours, very low heat, and you throw that on a hamburger bun, and you're eating it, and the sauce is just dripping everywhere. That and potato chips, man, that's a hell of a lunch. That's a big thing. People like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's You guys ever come over here, I'll make you guys some chip chopped ham barbecue sandwiches. Excellent.
Sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, it's really easier to eat it with a fork and a knife than it is to pick it up and eat it, because it's like you got like hamburger bun, top and bottom, and then just like meat like this thick, right? So it just goes to everybody. Hey, Attitude, how you doing? So yeah, so I mean,
Say hi to Greg.
you got your highbrow foods, and you got your let's call them the lowbrow foods that are just comfort foods of your area and things that you love, right? And everybody's got them. I hear horns honking outside. Sounds like perhaps somebody's home. You may get that squeaky door soon here for you, Soth. And that means they're coming home from Costco.
Well, I'm gonna try making chicken nuggets next week with 75% chicken and 25% potato.
Like, so you're gonna are you gonna like shred the chicken and mix it with the potato and then
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's obviously some spices going in there as well.
Nice.
And then it goes into the oven.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I found a recipe for it, and I'm gonna try it out. And if it's good, I'm gonna share it.
A week with Eric and your arteries will be so clogged. Actually, Rancorch, I am actually a big fan of salads and vegetables and fruits.
I mean, I like some veggies.
Of course, have you guys heard of the Pittsburgh steak salad? Anybody?
I haven't heard of it's like there's it's the US. It's fucking a bajillion different salads.
I'm just going to point out that
want to make something slightly different and then slap their name into it, right? It's like barbecue. Is there an American barbecue? Like, no. Like, what type of?
There's
barbecue
regional barbecues.
There's about 1 billion different fucking regional variations of barbecues in America.
Yep.
Same with salad.
You say that, but we have something in Germany called meat salad.
Meat salad. Well, I want to hear about your meat salad before I talk about the Pittsburgh steak salad.
That sounds bad. Anyway,
So
moving on.
so basically, in Pittsburgh, kind of a steak salad is generally, and it's not like it's just iceberg lettuce that's been chopped up, right? And usually, maybe there's some onions and there'll be tomatoes in it, and there will be like a cheddar cheese over the top, but it will be the bed of lettuce, with whatever steak you've got in there, all sliced up and however you want it. Then on top of the steak goes French fries and then cheese. That's the minimum to be the Pittsburgh steak. You got to have the French fries on your salad, because here in this town, anything that's healthy, we can make unhealthy. And then, of course, ranch dressing or whatever dressing you want, right? But yeah, this is the food stream route.
Why am I not surprised that it contains fries?
Meat salad is literally you take pork sausage, you slice it up, you take pickles, you slice them up, you add a ton of mayo, and you have meat salad.
Okay. That's disgusting.
It is.
By the way, in the Pittsburgh steak salad, you can also have green peppers. But yeah, that's about.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like green peppers, like bell peppers and stuff like that. Like, I actually really like them in salads and stuff like that, especially in like sandwiches.
Yeah, I do not like uncooked green peppers. I like them.
Well, someone actually linked a picture of meat salad into a chat.
Let's take a look at this, man. Dude, I could eat that. It's a little too creamy though. Maybe a little less creamy. I don't know.
No, that just means it's really good mayo.
Okay. I believe you. I believe you. So we should yeah, we should. I mean, I don't know. You eat it on bread. Yeah, well, we would do that too. We have a thing called ham salad. You guys got ham salad?
It all sounds good.
We put ham in a lot of salads. So
yeah, this is let's look at this so I get it right.
I mean that basically is ham salad.
What is it? What I gotta find yeah, boneless cooked ham, a hard-boiled egg, celery, onion, black pepper, and it's kind of really ground up.
When
terrible for you, but it's yummy.
I just start to wonder when when stretching the premise of a salad goes too far.
What is the basis of a salad, right? So I mean, you got egg salad, right?
I gotta say though, if you come to Germany, you need to try noodle salad, because there's like every family has their own recipe. Like there are no two noodle salads that are the same.
Okay.
And they are all great.
See, there's all that good stuff. I'm telling you, when my son went around Europe, German was the best food, he said. Germany and Austria. Sour eggs in Germany. Potato salad, yeah. You got German potato salad, which is warm, right? Is that in America?
No,
German
it's
potato
different.
Salad is kind of warm in America.
This still sounds disgusting.
No, I would say most potato salads that you get in Germany are cold.
Okay, yeah, we chill them pretty heavily. I am a big fan of coleslaw, but I like to have coleslaw with a lot of dressing on it. I don't like dry coleslaws; they're terrible.
See, coleslaw is actually something taken over from like the Germanic area, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I personally prefer the American version of that.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I only know my version of it. Right now, Kentucky Fried Chicken, I do not like their coleslaw. That's terrible. I like.
Quick tip though, where if you're putting like say onion in your coleslaw, like run it through like like run it under a cold, like once you've sliced it, like run it under a cold tap or basically like soak it in water for a little while, like, and it gets rid of that kind of like harsh edge to to onion, like raw onion that you can get.
So,
Little tip.
German coleslaw is basically fermented white cabbage, right? There's nothing really added. I think they add vinegar, and that's about it.
Hold on. What's the difference between that and sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut is a different cabbage.
Ah, okay. I do not like my sauerkraut sweet. It's like a no-no. Yeah, Italian. I could probably die in Italy with all their food. Gelato in Italy, man. I mean, well, gelato anywhere really. Far better than ice cream. But yes, we will. It's a big thing to do here, especially in our American football season as we're going into now. It is not uncommon to take brats and hot dogs and different sausages and put them in a slow cooker and slowly heat them up with sitting in just a bath of sauerkraut and sauerkraut juice, right? That is not uncommon, and to make that part of your pregame or game day ritual on Sundays or Fridays. Do we do a football poll? I don't think that we do. We do. I'm actually going into 2 fantasy football polls shortly here, which I let my middle son manage because he's a god, and he won our club's poll last year. I think he won like $800 or something. Rubens, Borden, I love you. You guys like you got Rubens over there in Germany?
Rubens.
Yeah, it's sometimes they make
I've
them
heard of it.
with
It's
pastrami, but the best are made with
it's a type of sandwich over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take some sauerkraut, you take some corned beef, Swiss cheese, and you grill it like a grilled cheese, basically. Butter the sides and you grill it, and Thousand Island dressing inside, which is like a Russian dressing. And normally you get them in New York, get them at a good Jewish deli in New York, man. They will be like a pound of meat on these suckers. They're amazing.
I would say we have things similar to that, but not that American, right? So we don't add the cheese, for example, and it's not like white bread. It's gonna be a proper bread roll.
This is going to be on a rye for sure.
Yeah,
Reuben, yep.
and yeah, leave the cheese away. We don't put cheese on everything, right? And you can find that cold at pretty much every bakery here.
Mm.
And remember, like in Germany, you have a bakery at every corner.
Yeah, and as Morden says, Pumpernickel, that is actually my sandwich bread of choice. I love it. What was I going to say? Yeah, we really like to put cheese on everything, right? Hot dogs. You get some of that good nacho cheese with the peppers and all the stuff in it. I like that on a hot dog with a little mustard. That's good too. It's getting football time. It's the fall. It's time to eat. Harden some arteries a little more.
We're going to talk about pies.
What? Pies? Pies are good. I talked about apple pie earlier.
I don't like fruit pies, but there are other pies out there.
Apple and blueberry. Those are my pies. I don't need to stray for those. Key lime occasionally. I'm okay with.
I could really go for an apple crumble pie right now.
Apple crumble. That's what I was talking about earlier.
You know what I found out?
That's the good stuff.
Is like the kind of the artificial, sort of like the concentrated taste of blueberry like blueberry flavorings, that kind of thing. Like,
Okay.
I don't like the blueberry flavorings, but like actual blueberries, like, are fucking lovely.
And Eric,
It's
Eric,
weird.
apple crumble pie with a vanilla cream. That's the shit, man.
That'd be good. I like blueberry with crumbles too, but and we got to go because it's blueberry season. So the little farm market down the street from us, they just have their own blueberry bushes, right? And they're all covered so that the birds can't eat them. No hair pie. Sorry, no brisk. Thank you. Mrs. Rich typed it.
Also, what the fuck do you guys do to cranberries like over there? Like
cranberries.
Juice.
By the way,
you guys' cranberry sauce, at least like the whatever the fuck the generic make of cranberries.
A few cranberries in an apple crumble pie are
like
to die for. Okay,
like good cranberry sauce is fucking awesome, but like
cranberries, water, and sugar, man, and a little lemon,
I can't remember
little lemon
the make,
juice.
but like you guys have a make of cranberry sauce out there that sucks. Like it's
I'm sure.
shit.
Well, you can buy cranberry sauce in a can, which is like the traditional Thanksgiving, I'm terrible cranberry sauce where people open the can and they'll just let it gel out right into a bowl. It's just there. But it's really easy to make good cranberry sauce, in my opinion. Really, right? Just boil cranberries in a sugar water until they crack, and a tiny bit of citrus, lemon juice or lemon peel in there. I mean, I grew up all my life as a child saying, "This is terrible. I'm never going to eat this." And then as an adult, I said, "I just want it because it looks good on the table, right?" So I made it, and I'm like, "Oh, damn, this is good." I like cranberry juice. I don't know.
I like vodka cranberries.
Yummy. Yummy. Vodka and cranberries. It's like the elixir of the gods.
It's I just looked this up because I actually was wondering. There are two kinds of cranberries, right? The regular cranberry and mountain cranberries. We only have the second kind here.
We have the ones that grow in the bogs and they fall off in the water, and
yeah, those are the regular cranberries.
Yeah,
we have the other kind, and we actually don't have a word for the regular ones. We call them cranberry as well.
Yeah, well, all I know is we have ocean spray and non-ocean spray cranberries in America. I don't know.
Yeah, I fucking hate ocean spray cranberry sauce.
Well, I don't eat their sauce. I use their cranberries to make my own sauce.
All right.
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. We're there. We
Not
are at final thoughts. Dawn, you are first on the final thought list.
Final thoughts is I'm very excited that I got a new house, and I will share updates as necessary, and hopefully next week I'll be somewhere with connection.
Cool. That's the first thing you better order. You better order your internet connectivity for that location, man. That's like number one. You need that before you need electricity.
Well, I need it. I need it for work too. So
there you go.
Definitely.
There you go. All right, Soth.
So I ate right before the show, as I always do, but now I'm hungry again. So I think I'm going to call my mom and ask her if she wants to make cheesecake tomorrow with me.
Oh, that's special. It is. That's cool.
I mean, my parents live like around the corner, right? It's like 5-minute drive.
Right.
So,
as are mine. So, all right, McLeod.
I'd just like to draw your attention to the Wyvern and Taurus constellations in Fountain, because someone accidentally all of the iHubs and TCUs in there. Oops.
What do you mean? There's 4% left on one.
I guess we're gonna chalk that one up to Imperium again.
I don't know what's going on, man. There's some crazy stuff. My last thought is I apologize to everybody who only made it for the food segment and you're hungry. Along with fall, as it's coming here in the September, as it comes in a couple weeks here, in our area, it becomes Renaissance Festival time, and that makes Eric hungry for things like, sugared nuts that are cooked and nice and warm, like sugared almonds and stuff like that. So if you're all hungry for sugared almonds now and various desserts, it's really not our fault. But
God, I just realized we're like speeding like head first into what is it? That fucking drink that you guys always do at Starbucks and stuff in the autumn.
Oh, pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit! I said that out loud in my daughter's home. I mean, she is like Miss Starbucks. All right.
Also, I'm finally finishing up this fleet, and it's literally like I'm looking at on the fleet finder, and it's been like, I mean, I've been in this fleet since it started up, and it's nearing on like 6 hours. So yeah, been hard at work.
Yes, and cheers to Morden, who's getting the all the ingredients for the Reubens, getting that taken care of. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us and little time, and we're a little off topic on Eve, but the big push, right? A lot of stuff is gingerbread shake time. Oh no, yeah, all the Christmas stuff, all that crazy stuff that they do with coffees and everything is coming. We already ordered our upgrade to our Christmas decorations, so it's that time of year. All right, everybody, you have a wonderful day. Have a great weekend. Enjoy everything that you guys are doing. Thank you to everybody, Arendis and Mifune and Don and Sothrasil and McLeod and anybody else who joined that I missed. I apologize.
And not Dirk, because he's not here.
Not Dirk, because not Dirk is here. By the way, if he ever comes back in, we're changing his name on the server to Not Dirk.
Yep.
All right, everybody, you have a great weekend. Go out there, kill some things, kill some bads, and clean up Delve, help it heal. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I think we'll leave everybody with the song again, I think. Let me see if I can make that happen.